Good morning everyone, we are the group of C# and for today's video, we will discuss our system called the Hospital Record Management System. So what is a Hospital Record Management System? This system is simply saving the patient records who have been checked up and saved to our database. Our system is consisting of fields like age, address, name, blood type, patient ID, etc. It has also the diagnosis information, which it also consists of symptoms, diagnostics, medicines, ward required, or type required. Our system consists of loading screen. After the loading screen is our login form, which consists of username, password, clear for clearing the input fields, show password to show password, and the login button. Next is our main form. Our main form consists of 3 buttons: add new record, add diagnostic information, and full history of the patient.
Let us now proceed to the code of our main form.
This is the code to run the button of the program. When we double click the button, it will show the button event handler. Then when we type the patient record equals new patient record. This line is to create a new class or form. Then the second line, this line is to set to the top level property of the patient record form to false. It determines whether the form is a top level or not, and false means the form is controlled within another container. In third line, this line add the name of form as to control the panel and assume that the panel that replacing the name of form is inside of the panel. In fourth line, this line will show that the name of the form is brought to the front, meaning it will display on the front other than control that might be on the panel. And last line, this line will display the name of the form that it makes visible and allowing the user to interact with it. Same code to the other button. Then when we click the picture box, it will show the exit of the application and show the message yes or no. Then the application no exists.
Let us now proceed to the code of our login form.
Let's go on to the login form. If txt username is equal to admin and txt password is equal to ako sa Hubert 1129 at lalabas ang login successfully at mapapupunta output sa main form. If else the username or password you entered is correct, mabubura ang text username at text password at magpo-focus ang line ID sa text username. If checkbox is equal to true and if text password is equal to true may be successful, else text password is equal to false may be failed. If exit application confirm message it will be yes or no, will be the information will click yes and after will be exit the application.
Let us now proceed to the code of our patient record form.
This line of code is executing a message box that shows the warning sign if we want to save the data of our patient record or not. If you click yes, the following block of code will be executed or the data will be saved to our database. This line of code po ay ang pag-execute or pag-insert na po ng mismong data sa sa ating database. Using SQL command used to control the SQL on our C# Windows form. Insert into naman po yung command to insert data sa database po natin. TB patient is our table name based on our database na ginawa po natin. Patient ID, name, address, age, contact number, gender, blood type, major disease. Ito naman po ang aming mga fields or data na kailangan i-save para po sa aming patient's information. This line of code simply get the inserted values of the given data from our created text box and com box of our Windows form. This code open the SQL connection. This code close the connection of SQL. This message box is displayed when you successfully inserted the data. Clear is for clearing the all input field on the form. This line of code indicates to clear all the input fields on the given text box.
Let us now proceed to the code of our history load form.
So now, let's tackle about our code in our history form. So first of all, the first code is the SQL connection. SQL connection is used to connect the database of our created database to our Windows form. So SQL connection con is equal to SQL connection and our database. So next is the SQL command used for commanding the SQL to be used to our Windows form. Now let's proceed to the history load form. This history load form is used to display our database into the screen of our history form. So it uses the code of select from T-patient inner join patient more on T-patient. So ang ibig sabihin po nito ay pinag-combine po natin ang ating dalawang table na ang pangalan po nila ay T-patient and patient more. So pag po pinag-combine po natin yung dalawang table na yon, madi-display po ito sa ating history load form. Let's go to the private void refresh data grid view. So this code is used for displaying or refreshing the database to display to our history load form. So it has the same code as the code of private void history load because it is simply for refreshing the data. It include also the table select from T-patient inner join to patient more, combining two tables into one table or display.